Hey, what's up? Welcome to my YouTube channel or the podcast, depending on where you are catching this particular recording. But hey, want to say hello. My name is Balasabas. Really glad to have you here. If you're just meeting me for the first time or I'm meeting you for the first time here, please let me know. Say hello in the comments. If you've been here for a little while, then also say hello in the comments. Yeah, it's been a little while since I recorded a podcast. I need to be more consistent with the podcast. I've been pretty consistent, I'd like to say, on YouTube with my videos, but definitely the podcast. I would love to be more consistent with it. So yeah, keep me accountable. Say like, it's been a few days, Rob. Send me a message. Hey, Rob, no podcast episodes in the last few days. What's going on? Send me a message. Bug me, tap me on the shoulder, send me a DM. I want to keep consistently doing this. Actually, I really enjoy this because it's a nice outlet for me to kind of share what is happening, what's new, what's the latest, and yeah, it's just a nice way to stay connected with everybody out there. And so let's make that a conversation. I love conversations. I love community and love what's happening here on YouTube and on the podcast and on LinkedIn and sort of the places where I am taking time to connect with everybody and folks in the creator economy. And so if that's you, I would love to hear what your part is in the creator economy. Sort of what part of the creator economy do you interact with the most? Are you a creator? Are you a talent manager? Are you on the brand side? Are you on the software tools side? Do you provide a service? I would just love to know sort of what part of this big creator economy machine you are involved with the most, okay? So for myself, just so you guys know, I'm a creator here on YouTube and on the podcast. I love hanging out on LinkedIn and connecting with folks there, so I'm trying to be more consistent on LinkedIn. I am on Instagram quite a fair bit, sharing more of the personal side. I love stories and sharing stories, and yeah, I love Instagram. I've been sharing reels. I just actually uploaded a reel just a little while ago, just a few minutes ago, literally, about Adobe Express. And so that's my part on the creator side, on my personal channel side. I also have a number of different revenue streams that comes through my personal channel: affiliates, brand deals, memberships, all sorts of things there. All right, ambassadorships as well. Now, in my day job, I'm the head of partnerships and community at a company called Uscreen, and Uscreen is basically a platform where you can build a membership from your content, all video based, and you can create your own version of Netflix with a pay-gated membership. You can charge a monthly fee. And we work with a lot of awesome creators there, all sorts and sizes of creators and audiences, and from different verticals and different niches. And I get the basically the privilege of working with a lot of our partners. I handle our affiliate program. I work in sponsorships, the events I get to be a part of. I get to attend events. And I'm actually going to talk a little bit about events in just a minute today in this update, because I want to see who's going to be around events, some of the events that I'm going to be attending in the next couple of months. But yeah, I attend events. I plan those with my team members, people on my team. Amazing team, by the way. We're growing. I'm under the guidance of our director of marketing. I'm on the marketing team there, and so head of partnerships and community, and I get to work with our social media manager, who is Madison. So if you go to our Instagram or TikTok channels, you'll see Madison's face. She's creating awesome content, and she's also managing the strategy and the execution of a lot of the distribution of that content on social media. And so that's my world there during the day, and it's a fun fully remote role, and I just get to be, it's a dream job, to be honest, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it is a dream job to be in the middle of this whirlwind, this tornado that is the creator economy, and being in the middle of it, both as a creator and also on the brand side. It's just so cool to see all the things that are happening, all the different people that are just blowing up in the creator economy, the opportunities that are opening up for everyday people, people that are just man, everyday people. These are not Hollywood stars or people that went up and came up through the Hollywood ranks. These are everyday people that decided that, hey, I have a message to share, and I'm going to share it on social media, on YouTube, by using videos. And now are thinking of hey, I built an audience, and now I want to monetize this as a business, and not just like one-off, deals here and there, but actual sustainable, monthly recurring, predictable revenue. And we get to be part of that. We get to be a part of that story and part of their journey, and just such a amazing blessing to be part of that and see people kind of come up and have success and build these predictable revenue streams that then allows them to make decisions with their lifestyle, with their families, with their business, with their time, and what they do with that time, and to reach more people. Not only are they able to make more money, but they're also able to help more people, which is more important in the long run, and really impact so many lives that they are able to do through their own memberships and everything, the programs that they're building on our platform, which is amazing. And so, yeah, that's a little bit of what we do, and what I do on a regular basis. That's my part of the creator economy. I'm always continuing to try to be a student of that. And the creator economy is always changing. There's always new opportunities. There's always new things that are coming out, new tools, new platforms, new opportunities for creators out there, and new strategies. There's always something happening, and I love that there's more and more conversations now. There's podcasts like this one, there's Colin and Samir, there's creator economy podcasts. Like there's so many different content now that people can catch, just hear in what's the latest, what's going on, and people are being more transparent, which is just fantastic. I really love that. And so so hopefully, again, welcome. I'm glad that you're here. I've got a number of things that are sort of on top of my mind. And again, just to timestamp this episode, today is Sunday, August 28th, afternoon. I think it's 2 or 3 p.m. Spent the morning, my Sunday mornings, just so you guys know, Sunday mornings, we go to church. We go to church. We've been back to in-person church for a little while now. We were during COVID, for the most part, we were doing online church, catching services and stuff like that. Here at our home church in Vancouver, but also like a couple different churches that, amazing leaders and pastors and teachers that we would catch. Shout out to my good friend Jeff Eliscapides out of Victory Fort in Manila in BGC. If you're listening, he's one of the pastors at Victory Fort, and just became a really good friend of ours over time. We met him, and he's one of the pastors that I listen to and tune into on a regular basis. Just love what he's sharing over there and doing in the Philippines and through his ministry. But yeah, anyways, this morning went to church, had a fantastic message at church, and then we ran some errands, grabbed lunch, went to Costco, did some Costco stuff with Justine and the kids, and grabbed lunch there. And now we're home. And so now we're just gonna, I like to actually just check in on work, maybe create a piece of content like this once in a while on a Sunday, but like mainly kind of take a look through my inbox and my calendar and just skim through and see, okay, what is coming up this week? What am I looking at in terms of like my week? How many calls do I have? Where are the margins and the space where I can, block out time to just work and have heads down time, think through some strategies, think through some things that we want to execute on, ideas I want to share, meetings I'm going to have, things like that. And I want to just like wrap my head around it and just be prepared before Monday comes. Now, I probably would take about an hour or so on a Sunday afternoon, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours at the most, but it's not like I come home and then after lunch, I'm just working until the evening. That's not how my Sundays work. I'll probably do this. I'll probably record this podcast, upload it, and then schedule it for later tonight or tomorrow or something, and then it's done. And then the rest of the time here for the next half hour or so, I'm going to be just looking through my calendar, looking through my inbox, what's urgent, that sort of thing. And just kind of plan and wrap my head around my day, kind of frame, okay, I've got a pretty busy Monday, Tuesday, and then my Wednesday, Thursday is a couple calls, and I've got time to work on things, and start to prioritize that. I've actually made a really big decision last week. I want to say last week, where I switched to a lot of my work tasks. We actually use Notion at work, and so I transferred a lot of my notes and to-do lists and everything on Notion to Notion. I transferred that over to Notion. I created a couple of boards for myself. Also helps that there's a couple of things that our team is looking to move over to Notion and plan out on Notion. So I made the move to move some of those things to Notion now. So it's made it a little easier, but just like any new system, you got to implement it. A little bit of getting used to, period. And that's kind of where I'm at with Notion right now. A little bit of getting used to period. So Notion has been super helpful. A lot of the things are already on Notion or in Notion, so it wasn't too hard to move some of my notes. I used to use, and I still do actually, for my personal to-do lists, I use still just the Apple Notes app, right? I've got it on my my desktop here. I've got it on my phone. I've got it on my iPad. And so anything I can access on any device to add notes to my personal stuff, but my work stuff is on Notion now. So let's see how that goes. I hope that goes really well. Let me know, actually. I'm really curious what you guys are using for your project management, task management tools, if anything. You could say, hey, Rob, I use a notebook. And I would say, well, please, hopefully you explore some digital solutions for that. But if you're using a notebook, awesome. Good for you. That's awesome. Let me know how that's going. But if you're using something digital on an app or Trello or Asana or one of these things, let me know. This is an ongoing conversation. I'm pretty sure I talk about that all the time here. You guys probably think it's a broken record. But time management, task management is something I think about a lot. Productivity, all of that stuff. Efficiency, maximizing time. Lately I've been more bold in actually, canceling meetings and saying, hey, let's just sync up asynchronously. Let's sync up on an email. I don't think we need to take up an half an hour of both of our time. I think this is a couple emails back and forth, done. But I would still love to connect with you. Maybe in a couple weeks, let's hop on a quick call just to see how you're doing. But that's, there's a lot of those conversations now that I have, so that we can avoid and save some of the time that we need, and not just for myself, but also respecting other people's time. So I'm thinking constantly about productivity and time management, the best, sort of media. The other thing, I want to share this as well. I might have actually tweeted about this, but or posted something on LinkedIn. The other thing I've been trying to be more mindful of is to send an agenda for my meetings, especially if they are meetings that I'm leading. So 100%, if it's a meeting that you are leading, that you invited somebody, you're the person, you're the project manager for that meeting, the purpose of that meeting. For example, there's some events that we're attending, and myself and another colleague, Jamie, we're leading this thing. So, or there's a one-on-one or something like that, regular check-in on things, and you're talking to, the person that you report to. You want to send an agenda as best as you can, at least a day before. I'm not great at this, and it's something I'm working on. That's why I'm actually telling you guys. And hopefully you guys keep me accountable. But it's something that you should definitely do. It saves you so much time from preparing. You have things prepared. There are talking points. There's ideas to cover. And you can leave that meeting having accomplished something. You've shared an idea. You've got input, and you're moving this thing forward. Whatever this idea is, this concept, this update. And also the other person knows what to expect. They can plan their thoughts around anything. You may have a question that you would love to discuss, maybe an idea, again, something you want to brainstorm with them. If you let them ahead of time, they're going to appreciate it so much. I know when people do that for me with meetings that I have with other people, and they do that and they say, hey, Rob, these are the points I want to discuss with you on the meeting. And I'm like, perfect, awesome. I'm going to take some time to think about this, prepare some thoughts, maybe some notes, some bullet points. And so when I get to the meeting, I've got something ready, and we are both ready, right? We are both ready to exchange ideas, and we are not just starting from zero. We're a few steps ahead now, because now we know what we're talking about. We're ready. Let's go. Cool. How's your day? Good. Awesome. Yeah, good. Family's good. Awesome. Yes, good. Great. Let's get to number 1. All right, cool. Here's the idea. All right. Yeah, no, great. I love that. Here's actually some things that I thought about. Great. Here's some things that I thought about. Perfect. Let's put it together, right? Let's make a decision if we can on how to move forward on this thing. And so setting an agenda ahead of time, sending that either by a simple email, a simple DM. If you can put it into the meeting calendar event, there's usually a description field. Put it in there, right? Bullet point, 3 things, 4 things, whatever it is. Agendas for meetings, such a game changer, so simple. But that is one of the things I'm trying to do better. Now, let's get to a couple things here because I wanna see who is around a couple different cities or going to different events in the next couple months that I'm going to be attending. Team members are going to be attending with me at Uscreen as well. So let me share my screen here. First thing, I'm going to get back to Adobe Max. I mean, spoiler alert, I will be at Adobe Max. So if you guys are going to be at Adobe Max, fantastic. But I will be at Adobe Max. But the first thing, let's start off sort of chronologically here. First event is going to be in about a week and a half, actually. FinCon. I'm going to be speaking at FinCon, and I'm going to be talking about money and revenue for creators, especially podcasters as well. So if you're going to be at FinCon, please let me know. I would love to catch up with you there or meet you there for the first time in person. We just love to connect in person, IRL, right? How they say. So yeah, if you're going to be at FinCon, let me know. All right. Message me. It's going to be really fun. It's my first time in person at FinCon. And it's going to be my first time speaking at FinCon in person. I've spoken virtually at a couple of the events during the pandemic. FinCon virtual, I've done that over the last couple years, but now it's like meeting the organizers. Like, I'm just so excited to be there. It's going to be Orlando, Florida. I forget the hotel, but I'm pretty sure it's an awesome one. Let me see here. Orlando, Florida. It's going to be for bloggers, podcasters, YouTubers, freelancers, authors, influencers, brands, coaches, and advisors. So it's going to be really cool. There's lots of sessions. There's lots of opportunities to network. They got some amazing sponsors, of course. So you can check them all out. If you go to the website, finconexpo.com, you'll find everything that you need. It's going to be at the World Center Marriott, Orlando, Florida, September 7th to 10th. All right. So, FinCon, if you're going to be there, message me. If you live in Orlando or will be in Orlando during these dates for whatever reason, maybe some other reason, maybe you're there for business or something else, let me know. Let me know. I'd love to grab coffee or lunch, breakfast, with you. The Uscreen team won't be with me at this one. It'll just be me. It'll be a solo trip. And I'll be in and out. I'll be there probably for maybe 3 days. Fly in, fly out. Really quick, no time really, just as most conferences go. You guys know this if you guys are traveling for work. Usually you're in, you're out. You don't really do much sightseeing. So, but yeah, I would love to just pack in as much, FaceTime with all of you as I possibly can while I'm in town. If you are going to be in Orlando, Florida for FinCon. All right, so that's FinCon. The next one, this is a big one. I feel like a lot of people here listening on the podcast or watching on YouTube will be attending VidSummit. VidSummit, man. VidSummit has been around for years. I have not made it out to VidSummit over the last couple years during the pandemic, but it is 30 days away. The last VidSummit I was at was, I think, 2019 or 2018, I want to say. And I had a blast. This is the 9th year that Daryl and the crew here, Mr. B, Shonduras, are going to be putting this together. And so I will be here with the Uscreen team. It's going to be awesome. Even just for that reason is to meet 7 or 8 other Uscreen team members. And so we're going to have Daniel, Madison, PJ, Nick, Jamie, Joe, Morgan, I think. And I'm sure I'm missing maybe 1 or 2 more folks, but it's going to be just cool to have like the team there, or some of the team members, and then we're gonna have a booth, and I may be doing some stuff on stage, and then we also have a panel. And so it's going to be a really fun time connecting with everybody there. So yeah, if you're going to be at Vid Summit, please send me a message, shoot me a message, an email, send me a DM, you know. Yeah, it's going to be dope, right? So it's going to be so good. A lot of these people here are good friends of mine, and it's going to be really good to just see them in person, catch up. Patty Galloway is going to be making this trip out here from the UK. You know, all of these amazing people here. Nick Nimmin will be down there from Thailand, and with Dee as well. Eric and Zach, who we work with. Here's the panel that we are hosting, by the way. We're going to have an awesome panel, guys. It's going to have Zach, right, who runs Creator Now. We got Modern Millie, right, who has got an awesome YouTube channel and Instagram. She crushes it there. We got Two Socks, who has a Uscreen, a membership that he houses on Uscreen. He's going to be making the trip and joining us on the panel. I'm going to meet him for the first time. We got Amanda Pirelli from Business Insider. She covers specifically the creator economy. And then Daniel Kosmala, who is on our team at Uscreen, and he runs all of our video stuff and manages YouTube for us and is on camera, and he knows all the ins and outs of YouTube. And then we've got the fantastic Jamie Myers as well, who will be, he's on our team. She's our director of marketing, and she's going to be moderating the panel. And again, just so much insight into the business of videos and content creators through her experience, and just an amazing person. So this is going to be our panel. It's happening on Thursday that week, 8:15 in the morning. And so we're going to kick off day 2 of Vid Summit. And so you guys need to be there. It's going to be so much fun. So hopefully you guys can make it. If not, there is a virtual version of this, so you can do, you know, you can get virtual access. So let me know if you guys will be there. The dates, I'm gonna scroll through really fast here. You guys can check out the website yourself, vidsummit.com. But it will be it is, I have the dates, September 26th to, I want to say, the 28th. Sorry if I'm scrolling here if you're watching this on YouTube, but it will be on September 27th to 29th. Sorry, September 27th to 29th, Los Angeles, California, the Sheraton Gateway Hotel. This is like, just to give you guys a visual, it's like 3 minutes from LAX. All right, so really close. All right, and lastly, this is in October. I don't know if you guys know this, but I am an Adobe Express ambassador. So I was invited to head out to Los Angeles by Adobe, and so we're going to be going there. I'm going to be going to Los Angeles in late October, mid-October. All right, so Adobe Max is their annual conference. I'm going to be down there for the whole week. It's from October 17th to the 20th. In LA, and so come down for that if you guys are in the LA area, or if you guys are Adobe users. This is one event you definitely don't want to miss. They've got some awesome speakers. I am attending. I'm not speaking at this one. Jason Sudeikis, guys, come on. Ted Lasso, Steve Aoki, you know, all these amazing speakers here from all walks of life in the creator economy, sort of creatives in that whole space. So it's going to be so much fun. So if you guys are going to be attending in person, then let me know. I would love to meet you there. I'm there all week, so just like any event, I just want to maximize the time that I'm there, meet as many people in person as possible. You know, that's my goal. I just want to network and meet and grab coffee with everybody, and grab lunch and breakfast and dinner. So if you guys are going to be there, please let me know. All right, so again, Adobe Max, like I wish I had water. Oh, I do have water. Just had to take a sip of water there, speaking non-stop. All right, so Adobe Max, the Creativity Conference, October 18 to 20th. There is a pre-conference, some pre-conference stuff happening that I'll be there for October 16 and 17, but that's not the actual main conference. The main conference is October 18th to 20th. So if you're a creative, you're an agency, you're a freelancer, you work for a brand, you're an influencer, content creator, you just want to get better. You're in LA anyway, you're in the West Coast anyway, you're in the States, North America, come down for this event, all right? I think it's going to be a really fun one. Not biased just because I'm going, but I would just love to see you regardless, all right? So if you're there, let me know. All right, so that is all that I have for you today, I think. All right. Those are some quick updates there. Yeah, I want to do this more and often. I mean, I think, I was thinking about this, the sort of my day to day, my daily, sort of like rhythm of like my work. I get up pretty early because I've got team members in the East Coast, even though I'm on the West Coast. And I also work with team members overseas. We've got a fully remote team. So we got team members in the UK, Portugal, South Africa, everywhere. And so I wake up pretty early. I'm thinking of like recording these more regularly, just right before I start my day. I feel like that's when I have the most like sort of like ideas that just I've been thinking about. I wake up with, ideas about work and what's happening and all that. And so I think maybe if I record them in the morning, right before I get started with everything, then it just like, it's a nice outlet and of getting those thoughts out. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed this, update, this podcast. I'm trying this new thing, by the way, where I'm putting the background music already into the episode. So baking it in. Hopefully the mix worked out, that it's not too loud or too light, but I feel like it's not going to be perfect on this first time around, but that's all good. But before we go, hey, I want to say thank you to our sponsor for this episode, Streamyard. Streamyard is my go-to when it comes to live streaming, and it allows you to live stream on multiple platforms super easily, make nice looking streams. If you guys see me live streaming anywhere, I was using Streamyard. All right, so there is a link to get a 14-day free trial somewhere in the show notes or in the description somewhere. So go find that if you haven't set up Streamyard yet. Even if you're using something else, I'm gonna challenge you. Go at least try out Streamyard. See if what the difference is. You can use this on Mac, PC. It's cloud-based, so all you need is a Chrome browser or a Chrome browser. I'm gonna say Chrome. I'm not sure if you can use Safari, but I'm just gonna say Chrome. And they've got a fantastic team. They've got a great community on Facebook if you want to go learn more and meet other StreamYard users. So go try out StreamYard. Check that out. Again, thank you, StreamYard, for sponsoring this video today. And with that, I'll see you all in the next one. All right, take care. God bless you guys, and talk soon.